Ladies, if you've been wondering why you're always tired lately, you're not alone. Fatigue is one of the most common complaints among older women, yet most of us are told it's just part of aging. But is it really? Or are there hidden reasons no one's telling you? Today, I'll walk you through the real causes of your constant exhaustion. And trust me, some will surprise you. Stick around to the end, because understanding this could change how you feel every single day. And while you're here, like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what drains your energy the most these days? I'd love to know. Now, let's get into it. Part 1. Hormonal shifts. Nobody talks about. Let's start with something most of us experience but rarely connect to our constant exhaustion: hormonal changes. And no, I'm not just talking about menopause. I'm talking about what happens after menopause, when the hormones that once kept us going start dwindling down to almost nothing. See, when we were younger, estrogen and progesterone weren't just about periods and pregnancy. Those hormones were our secret weapons, giving us mental clarity, keeping our moods steady, and yes, fueling our energy. Estrogen, for example, helped regulate how our body used glucose, our main energy source. It kept our blood vessels flexible and our brains sharp. Progesterone, meanwhile, had a calming effect, helping us sleep deeply and wake up feeling rested. But now, our hormone levels drop to rock bottom, and suddenly everything feels harder. Tasks we once did without thinking, walking upstairs, carrying groceries, even concentrating on a book, start to feel like marathons. You feel slower, heavier, more easily drained. You're not lazy, and you're not imagining it. Your body is literally running on less fuel. And here's what really frustrates me. Many doctors brush it off. Oh, it's just part of getting older, they say. But why don't they tell us how drastically this hormonal shift impacts our energy levels? Some of us might benefit from bioidentical hormone therapy, or at least supplements to support our adrenal glands. But most women are never even told that's an option. So, if you're feeling exhausted every day, don't dismiss it. Ask your doctor about testing your hormone levels. There might be more going on than anyone's telling you. And knowledge is power, my friend, especially at our age. Part 2. Hidden nutrient deficiencies. Now, let me tell you about something I wish someone had explained to me years ago: nutrient deficiencies. I know what you're thinking, but I eat well. Trust me, I thought the same. But the truth is, as we age, our bodies don't absorb nutrients the way they used to, no matter how healthy your diet is. It starts with our stomach acid. You see, stomach acid helps break down food and absorb vital nutrients. But by the time most of us hit our 60s and 70s, we're producing way less of it. And that means vitamins and minerals like B12, iron, magnesium, and vitamin D just pass through us, unused. Let's break a few of those down. Vitamin B12. This one's huge. B12 keeps your brain sharp and your energy up, but it's notoriously hard to absorb after 60. Low B12 can make you feel foggy, forgetful, and utterly drained. And sadly, the early signs are often blamed on aging or even early dementia, when it might just be a fixable deficiency. Iron. Ladies, if you feel weak, short of breath, or like your heart's racing for no reason, low iron might be the culprit. Yes, even post-menopause, we can still struggle with iron levels, especially if we've had years of heavy periods or internal issues like ulcers. Vitamin D. Most of us don't get enough sun anymore. And guess what? Low vitamin D doesn't just hurt your bones. It drains your energy and can even impact your mood, leading to that sluggish, low-energy feeling every single day. Magnesium. This quiet little mineral is responsible for over 300 processes in your body, including muscle function, nerve function, and energy production. Low magnesium makes you feel heavy, tired, and achy. And guess what? Stress depletes it even faster. The worst part? Most doctors don't routinely check for these. They might check your iron once or glance at your vitamin D if you ask. But B12, magnesium? Forget it, unless you demand it. So here's my advice. Get tested. find out where you're low. Because no matter how hard you try, you cannot fix a deficiency with sheer willpower. Your body needs what it needs, and once you replenish those stores, you'll be shocked at how different you feel. More alive, more awake, more you. Part 3. Poor sleep quality, not just quantity. Now let's talk about one of the biggest lies we've been told, that as long as you're in bed for 8 hours, you're fine. Oh, I wish that were true, because if you're anything like me, you know the difference between being in bed and actually sleeping well. Here's what no one tells us. Sleep changes drastically as we age. Our bodies stop producing as much melatonin, the hormone that helps us fall asleep and stay asleep. We also spend less time in deep sleep, which is the stage where our bodies truly rest, repair, and recharge. What does that mean? It means you can lay in bed all night and still wake up feeling like you haven't slept at all. Sound familiar? You toss, you turn, you wake up at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling. Your mind starts racing about the bills, the kids, your health. And just like that, your energy for the entire day is gone before the sun even rises. And if you're waking up stiff, sore, or groggy, that's a sign that your sleep isn't doing what it's supposed to. Your body isn't healing overnight, the way it once did. Let me share something personal. I went through months of this. I thought I was just getting old and had to live with it. But no. Once I made changes, like turning off screens an hour before bed, keeping my bedroom cool and dark, and even taking a little magnesium at night, things started shifting. And let me tell you, good sleep is magic at our age. It sharpens your mind, strengthens your immune system, and yes, gives you the energy to enjoy your day. One more thing. If you're snoring or gasping for air at night, please get checked for sleep apnea. It's far more common in older women than anyone talks about, and it's a major energy thief. Bottom line, don't settle for just being in bed. Prioritize sleep quality. Create a bedtime routine like you would for a child. You deserve that same care. Because when you sleep well, everything else gets easier. Part 4. Chronic stress and emotional exhaustion. Now here's a sneaky one that crept up on me. Chronic stress and emotional exhaustion. You see, when we're younger, we're in survival mode most of the time. Raising kids, working jobs, juggling a household. And somewhere deep down, we keep telling ourselves, once I retire, once the kids are grown, then I'll finally relax. But no one warns you that retirement and an empty house don't always equal peace. Instead, the stress just changes shape. Suddenly, it's worrying about your health, your partner's health, or how long your savings will last. Maybe you're caring for an aging spouse or watching your adult children struggle, feeling powerless to fix it. And let me tell you, that kind of emotional weight is just as draining, if not more, than raising kids ever was. Here's what happens. Your body doesn't know the difference between real danger and constant worrying. So every time your mind drifts into stressful thoughts, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. And over time, those cortisol levels stay high, which burns out your adrenal glands. That's why you wake up tired, stay tired, and feel like you're dragging yourself through the day. Even little things set you off. Misplacing your keys, forgetting an appointment, or getting stuck in traffic. Your nerves are shot, and you don't bounce back the way you used to. And let's not forget, emotional exhaustion doesn't always come from stress alone. It comes from loss. Losing friends, losing family members, or even losing your sense of purpose as life slows down. All of it adds up, and guess what? Most doctors don't check for adrenal fatigue or chronic stress. They just tell you to take it easy. But how do you take it easy when your mind won't stop racing? Ladies, this is your wake-up call. If you feel drained all the time, it's not just age. It's your body screaming for rest, not just physically, but emotionally. It's time to protect your peace. Start saying no. Set boundaries. Find outlets. Whether it's walking, journaling, or just sitting outside in the sun. You've carried the world on your shoulders long enough. You deserve to put some of it down. Part 5. Blood sugar imbalances. You don't feel until it's too late. All right, this next one caught me completely off guard. Blood sugar imbalances. I thought blood sugar issues only mattered if you had diabetes. Boy, was I wrong. The truth is, as we age, our bodies become more insulin resistant, especially women after menopause. What does that mean? It means our bodies don't handle carbs and sugars the way they used to. And even if you've never been diagnosed with diabetes, your blood sugar might be spiking and crashing all day long, silently draining every ounce of your energy. Let me explain how it works. You wake up, maybe skip breakfast or grab something light like toast or cereal. Your blood sugar spikes fast and then crashes an hour or two later. Suddenly, you feel shaky, irritable, or like you could just lay down and sleep right there at the kitchen table. So what do? You grab a coffee or a snack, and the whole cycle starts over. And here's the kicker. You don't always feel those crashes. Sometimes it shows up as brain fog, sudden mood swings, or that deep, overwhelming fatigue that hits you like a wave in the middle of the afternoon. For me, the light bulb moment came when I started checking my blood sugar levels, just out of curiosity. I was shocked. Perfectly healthy meals were sending my blood sugar on a roller coaster, and every spike, every crash was stealing my energy for hours. What's the solution? It's simpler than you think. Start your day with protein and healthy fats, not just carbs. Eat smaller, balanced meals throughout the day to avoid those crashes. And if you can, cut back on the sugary snacks and white bread. I know it's hard, but your body will thank you. Trust me, once you stabilize your blood sugar, you'll feel like a whole new woman. More steady, less shaky, and a lot less tired. Part 6. Medications draining your energy. Now, I saved this one for last because it's something most women never suspect. The medications we're on. Ladies, by the time we reach our 60s or 70s, most of us are on at least 2 or 3 prescriptions, if not more. Blood pressure pills, statins, antidepressants, sleep aids, the list goes on. And while these medications might be necessary, many of them come with one nasty little side effect: fatigue. Let me give you some examples. Beta blockers for blood pressure. They slow your heart rate, which can leave you feeling sluggish and weak. Statins for cholesterol. They're known to cause muscle weakness and fatigue in some people. Antidepressants. They can flatten your mood and your energy. Sleep medications. Sure, they help you fall asleep, but they often leave you feeling groggy and foggy the next day. And the worst part? Most doctors don't warn us about this. They see our energy drop and say, well, that's just aging. But is it? Or is it the pill you've been taking for years, slowly draining the life out of you? Now, I'm not saying to stop your medications. Never do that without talking to your doctor. But what I am saying is, it's time to review them. Sit down with your doctor or pharmacist. Ask, could this be making me tired? You'd be surprised how often the answer is yes. There might be alternatives, lower doses, different medications, or lifestyle changes that reduce your need for certain pills altogether. Because here's the thing, you worked hard your whole life. You deserve to wake up feeling good, not like you're dragging your body through the day because of a prescription you didn't question. So, my dear friends, now you know it's not just in your head, and it's certainly not just part of aging. There are real reasons older women like us feel tired all the time. And the best part? Most of them can be fixed or improved, if you know where to look. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with another wonderful woman who needs to hear this. And before you go, sign up for my Savvy Senior newsletter. I share weekly tips just like this, practical, honest, and designed to help us women thrive, not just survive in these golden years. The link's below. I'll see you there. Stay strong, stay savvy.